Over the last week, I've been able to go hands-on with two very interesting games, Palworld and Enshrouded. Now, both of these games have launched into early access, and we'll talk a little bit more about that here in a second. And both of these games have sold over 1 million copies, with Enshrouded hitting that milestone of a mark and only being on PC. But Palworld has announced they have over 8 million copies sold within the last 6 days. And depending on when this video goes live for you guys, this number could be even higher. And it's clear that Palworld has clearly been the breakout hit of 2024, but Enshrouded is no slouch either, and it shouldn't be ignored. So it's the goal of this video to truly break down my thoughts on both of these amazing games, because they are both really fun. And I mean really fun. And so it turns out I'm a huge fan of survival RPGs, which is, I've kind of always suspected that. But for me, these games truly do confirm that fact. And also, these games, like I said, are in early access, so things are going to change. You might run into some issues on your own, so don't feel like you gotta jump in right away if you don't want to fight through any kind of issues or bugs. But I personally enjoy that, so that's a little bit of my weirdness when it comes to video games. I love being there at the ground floor and being able to provide feedback and in a way feel like I'm working alongside the devs to try and make a better game for everyone. But first, before we dive into the core of this video, I do want to say thanks to the Screw, who won the First to Comment award on the last Palworld video, but he also then went and declined the gift card. Thus, I've reached out to the second person and am still waiting to hear back. We're doing giveaways throughout all of 2024, so be sure to sub, like, and comment below, and you never know what will happen. Hopefully, I'll be giving out many more gift cards to you guys today, and best of luck to you guys. So be sure to check your notification history. If I don't hear back from the various different winners, we'll just keep moving along until we find somebody to give some free money to. Okay, so let's put my bias out in front of this video to start. I think it's important to note that there are no unbiased sources online. Everybody has one, and I just want to make sure that you are aware of the things that I particularly enjoy, because if you also enjoy those things, I think you're going to get a lot out of this video. But if you don't, at least you know I'm not trying to sell you a bag of goods. I'm not trying to trick you into picking up these games. I have no financial benefit one way or the other if you choose to play one or both or none of these games. But for me, Palworld works really well, and this is a great game for gaming with my kids, and that's honestly where I'm going to put more time into that game because of how that works with my life, you know, the way that it is. If you guys don't know, I got 6 kids. We like to play games. We like to do a lot of fun things, and Palworld is that perfect game for that perfect age range that they're in right now. Plus, it also has me helping them develop their skills when it comes to video games transitioning into that 3D environment. So I'm very excited for that, but I'm not going to not play Enshrouded around the kids either. That's actually another big win for this game. There's many games that are on my backlog, like Cyberpunk, like Final Fantasy 16, which I just recently finished, and I'll have a video coming out on the channel soon for that. Those games I can't play around the kids, but both Enshrouded and Palworld do. But Palworld, for its visuals, for its Pokemon, for it feels like a fun game to play. It has so many wealth of options when you're configuring and creating your game. You want to level faster? Done. And that's honestly what I did. And it's making the game so much more fun because I can really customize the experience for me and for the kids. So if we want a hardcore grind, we can do so with the older kids. But for the little kids, if they just want to run around, have some fun, they have that ability to do so. And it's such a real big treat. So that is something you should know about me, because obviously I would say if I had to pick between one, Palworld easily takes the cake. But Enshrouded, it does feel more like an RPG than I expected. It's darker, it's dangerous, it's also beautiful to look at. Now, visually, these two games are vastly different, but both are vibrant and appealing in their own way. Now, Palworld for me feels like an arcade survival Pokemon game. The arcade side is that fact that you can really truly customize it to your own extent. Like if you want all these different options and features, you can turn them off, you can turn them on, you can make it harder, you can make it easier. It really feels very arcade-like. Hey guys, I want to take a quick pause in today's video and thank Ryden Eden Gaming for their Prime Ultimate membership. Because of them, the next 30 days, no mid-roll ads on live streams or videos for everybody. So thank you, Raiden. And if you guys enjoy the no mid rolls, be sure to say thanks in the comments below as well. And if you guys want to step up and go above and beyond and consider becoming a member, membership starts at $3. We have a lot of great members here that have been with me for a long time. I'm using this money to help fund the development of my video game. So if you guys want to get involved, get some exclusive content and perks, check the second link in the description for more information. Thank you guys so much, but let's get back to the video. Now, Enshrouded feels more survival rooted in the core gameplay. You don't have as many options when configuring your game. It is a survival RPG, and that's if that's something you're seeking, you're going to really identify with that one. Both also feel very inspired by The Legend of Zelda, where Palworld is more on the light, playful side of Link, think Toon Link in a way. Then Enshrouded is that more dark, mysterious adult Link from the Ocarina of Time series in this regards, or the timeline. Both, I think I like how they've been inspired by what we've seen with Breath of the Wild, and I really enjoy that movement and that ability that they have brought into the game, as well as crafting and being able to build out various tools, and Enshrouded, I think, has this in spades. What's also interesting is Enshrouded runs on GeForce Now, but Palworld currently doesn't. But Palworld is on Xbox and on Game Pass, which is a real win. So if you want to just check out this game and you have Game Pass, guess what? You have Palworld. I do wonder if Palworld will come to GeForce Now, because Enshrouded is stating that they're going to be coming to consoles, both PlayStation and Xbox. They're targeting sometime within a year, but it really just depends on how long early access is going to go. So I'm excited to see that, because this is going to be more ways that people can play. Because on the control side of things, as somebody who really loves playing on controller, both of these games support controller play right out the gate. Now, Palworld feels way more rooted into its game and its core design. It's very easy to use, especially on the controller. Everything kind of makes sense. I haven't had to adjust anything yet. Now, Enshrouded, it has some interesting choices. You can customize your controller, but it's not immediately easy to do so. I went into the controller binding section and it was just an image. And then I had to go into the settings and into the controllers, and then you have option A, option B, and then thankfully a ability to customize your control scheme, which you can copy from A or B. And I've already done that, and I'll be releasing controller guides on both of these games for those of you who want that kind of content. So that is something I really appreciate about both of these games. Now, beyond that, in the end, guys, when it comes down to it, we're eating good this year. It is literally only January when I'm recording this. And if you got kids, Palworld is going to be something right up your alley. But if that's something that doesn't appeal to you, don't sleep on Enshrouded. It is a truly interesting and exciting game, and I can't wait to see how these roll out. And plus, this year, there's already more survival RPGs right on the horizon. So I think we're going to be really having a fun year playing games together. If you guys are interested in both, you can always jump into the Discord. The link is the top link, gets you to the Discord, gets you to the podcast, all the content we make around here. And also a special shout out to all my channel members who keep the content rolling on this channel. I've got some exclusive React videos uploaded for you guys, and I got some more to come. So I hope you check those out, and hopefully you're looking forward to more of that. And we're going to be doing something in 2024 where every 25 members, I'm going to gift out 5 memberships on a live stream. And this is a running total. So whether they come in through videos or they carry from stream to stream, we're going to keep that total going, and we're going to have some fun. And hopefully you guys get to check out the exclusive content. But more than anything else than that, you're helping me to fund my building of my own game. And we'll talk more about that as the year progresses. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you have any questions, sound off in the comments below. Hit me up in the comments and let me know how I can hopefully make these games more approachable, or answer any kind of questions that you have if you're on the fence about purchasing one or the other. Yeah, sound off below, and I look forward to hearing from you. But guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. For Ginger Prime, my name is Brian. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. But until then, take care.